Alright, good afternoon and welcome to round 2 of the Ultimate Career, where we're taking Kazuki Nakajima from 0 to hero. If you hadn't seen the last episode, we came P10 in Bahrain. Simply sublime. Let's have a look at the rest of the standings. Obviously Petrov, brilliant debut from him, he's in P6 at the minute, but Sebastian Vettel from 2nd on the grid did come home to win the race. Felipe Massa, the pole sitter, came in P2. And constructors, Red Bull top of the table, just 10 points ahead of Ferrari, and 8 teams scored points in Bahrain, so hopefully that continues here in Melbourne. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Just some housekeeping. Obviously I did say in the last episode that I'd be tweaking the databases based on results, and so I've given a little buff to a couple of drivers, including Massa and De La Rosa, just for their good points hauls in the last race. So yeah, let's see if that has any effect on this race. Let's go. Alright, here we are in the garage in Melbourne. As you saw, it's same objectives of Bahrain, so P20 in qualifying and P18 in the race. Still pretty, what'd you say? Can't talk. Still quite conservative on the objectives so far, but we're going to just start off easy. Don't put too much pressure on ourselves, just make sure we don't have an RNG objective. No, we don't. So yeah, let's get straight to quality. No funny business. Mark Webber, 4 thousandths ahead of Lewis Hamilton in practice and 700ths ahead of Sebastian Vettel. So it looks like Red Bull and McLaren are going to be fighting for pole position today. Let's get into it. Is that a little bit of rain I see? But we're still on options. We got to go out now. We got to go out right now. Default setup, nothing changes, let's go. Does look quite wet. I'm not sure how this is going to go. We do need to take the opportunity if we can before it gets too wet and we have to go on to inters. Let's see how this goes. Obviously a wet session could be pretty beneficial for us because AI in wet conditions are quite slow, so if we can still set a decent time and options, we might get a pretty good result. I'm not gonna jinx it yet though. Still need to bring it home. It does feel quite good even on options. You can see it's definitely wet, but pretty obvious that it's very wet at the minute, but still feels alright. A little bit of a corner cut there, no warning, we'll take that. Into the final sector now. This is definitely my weakest of the three. Obviously the HRT, not a lot of traction. Fine. Oh, a little bit deep there. Penultimate corner, that's going to jeopardise us onto the main straight. Let's see if we can straighten it out nicely. Flat through the last corner, what's it going to be? So, a 130.5. I really do want to see what tyres everyone else is on quickly. So I'm going to pull over to the side here and wait for someone to come through. Give me a moment. Yeah, I saw someone back there. If they're on inters, I don't know, I'm not going to say it just yet, but if they're on inters, it's going to be looking quite good for Kazuki Nakajima. We've got Force India coming through here. they're on options as well. They're on options as well. So, okay. I thought for a second everyone was going to be on inters and everyone would be very slow and we could get pole position, but at the moment we're quicker than McLaren, so we're going to return to the garage and skip to the race. And hopefully we're still not still on pole position. Oh my god.
You've hit all of the targets set for you this session.
I promise we're on legend.
That came out of nowhere. We certainly weren't expecting you to do that well.
Thank you, Rob. Just as excited as me. Wow, 7/10 ahead of Jenson Button. That is a massive shock. The rain must have just come down at the right moment for us. We were the only driver to set a lap on proper dries. That is incredible. We've stuck a HRT on pole position here in Melbourne. Let's have a look at the rest of the results. Fernando Alonso down in P9. That's not good for him. Bruno Senna 16th. Incredible showing for HRT and the two versions at the back. Well, that is simply ridiculous. Let's go to the race. Right, here we are on pole position. That is simply out of this world. I keep saying simply, but it's simply divine. We've got to start on options though, as we qualify in the top 10. Lap 6 for primes. Let's see how long options last. They're pretty good round here, I'd say. Yeah, 7 laps. We'll go, I don't know, do I want to do the undercut or the overcut? I have said before that the overcut is really strong. I'm gonna stick to lap 6, and if tyres still feel good by then, we'll carry on. So yeah, pole position here in Melbourne. Did not expect that at all. I was expecting a good qualifying because it is one of my stronger circuits, but pole position, that's incredible. Let's go to the race.
Car to track. Move it, guys. The team are expecting something special after your points finish last race. Don't disappoint them.
After a simply biblical qualifying, here we are, lights out and away we go. It's an alright start. Gonna have to cover off Jenson Button, but he's got us in the second phase. We're gonna have to stick in the middle here in a McLaren sandwich. We've got through scot-free. Now it's time to just settle in. Here they come, here they go. We're gonna have to go defensive here. Oh, full of fuel, run out wide. And Button's gonna try around the outside. Still got him. Webber's had a good start. Yeah, he's up into P2. That's a great start for Mark Webber. In his home race, he's got a point to prove after Sebastian won the first race. Car does feel really really sluggish at the minute on a full tank. But hopefully we can get away from these guys. Oh, this chicane feels horrible on this full tank. But somehow we've gained like a second on Webber. Incredible. I don't know. This is simply a miracle. But it's here we're going to struggle this final sector. The AI have got me on ropes in the final sector. But we've managed to maintain the lead, maintain a gap. Can something biblical happen today? Oh, very deep into there. Yeah, thank you, Rob. The car's definitely coming to me now. The tyres are firing up. And yeah, we're just going to have to get into a rhythm here. Try and keep Webber behind because he's clearly going to be the faster driver. Webber's definitely keeping up with us, creating a gap back to Button in third, but Webber's definitely sticking on to us now. I promise you guys, this is on legend difficulty. I swear on my life, this is on legend difficulty. I don't know how we're maintaining this gap back to Mark Webber in a Red Bull, for God's sake. But if we make one silly mistake, it's going to be game over. We're not going to be able to get that fast, I don't think. This race is flying by, already lap 4, two laps away from my pit window. We're not seeing any pit stops from the front 4 yet. Oh, Webber's really close to me this lap, this is the closest it's been. Really turning up the wick now. Button's even trying to get involved. Webber, he did think about having a move there. Just saw the proximity ammo pop up right at the last second, excuse me. Let's see if anyone makes a pit stop now. Webber not dialing in yet. Button and Vettel staying up too. No silly 2 stops from Jets and Button this weekend. Tyres do still feel alright, to be fair, here on lap 5. Surely one of the top 4 is going to be pitting this lap. This is definitely the start of the pit window for Option Prime. Let's see if anyone pits this lap. Weber staying out. Button staying out. Looks like Vettel staying out too. Okay, well, I'm pretty certain Weber's going to follow me in this lap. Got a good feeling about that. Senna up into 13th, so people making pit stops a bit further behind. Yeah, that was quite sluggish through there. And Weber's right on my tail now. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a pit stop this lap. Tyres are definitely worn out now. Get onto a fresh set of primes. And hopefully the traffic isn't too bad when we rejoin. Okay, Button and Vettel in to the pits, and Weber stays out. So he's going for the overcut. That might actually work out quite nicely for him, to be fair. Just looking behind me and I've overshot my pit box again. That's going to cost me. Oh my god, Button and Vettel have jumped me now. That's really cost me. Yeah, warning, illegal blocking? What for? Now I've rejoined behind Degrassi. It's not gone well for me here. This is not what I wanted at all. Obviously my own doing. Overshooting my pit box for the second race in a row. Now I'm going to make some overtakes to try and salvage something from this race. I mean, salvage something. We were running in first place, for goodness sake. I'd take anything in the points for HRT. I need to keep my feet on the ground here. I also do need to get past these Virgin cars. So you can see up ahead, Vettel shaping up a move on the other Lotus ahead, I think. Was that a Toro? That's a Toro Rosso. Oh, Degrassi's so slow through here. We have a run on him. We're going to make a move, I think. Not quite got the braking potential there. Not quite, and Alonso's caught me up instantly. That's not good. That's not good news. Well, at least Vettel's also being blocked up at the minute as Lucas Di Grassi comes in to make his pit stop. That's one of them out of the way. Makes it a little bit easier for me. Glock's got a bad run through there. Oh, it's so slow. I need to make a move there. Just don't have the confidence in the car at the minute. I don't know what's going on. And I need to keep these Ferraris behind me as well at all costs. So hopefully that Toro Rosso can keep Vettel behind him as long as possible. A little bit of a corner cut there, sorry, but we're going to do the switcher on Glock. That's 13th place, there's one more to go. Ciano Trulli, patent creator of the Trulli train. This is going to be a tough cookie to pass, but he's quite slow through there. He's on the prime tyres, so he's going on the opposite strategy to everyone else. As that Toro Rosso comes into pit, it's Alguersuari. We need to get past Yano right now if we want to sniff at the podium. Got a run on him now. Can we get him into turn 3? He's gone defensive. Can we go around the outside? No, not quite. I haven't got the mechanical grip for that really. Overdriving now. Getting frustrated behind this Lotus. As Vettel's racing off into the horizon. See, he's even gapping me, and now I'm the leader of the train. So we're strong through the chicane. Gain a little bit of time back on Yano. He'll probably be making his pit stop either next lap or the lap after that, I reckon. Yano's all over the place in that final sector. Some more pit stoppers. That's my teammate Bruno Senna, and there's a Renault ahead of us now. But Bruno Senna is ahead. He's ahead of Alonso. In P10 is Bruno Senna on for points today. That is one of the best first stints I've ever seen from Bruno Senna. How has he jumped all of us? Just shows how slow these back markers have been and how much they've hindered our race. But at least Jarno Trulli will be getting out of the way to make his pit stop soon. But I need to make a move this lap. He's gone defensive there. I wasn't really... Oh, contact. There's contact. Kind of got stuck on one another. I think I swear I'm going to be able to make the move. Alonso's past Bruno. That's not good. Trulli's just brake checked me there. See you later, Liano. Thanks for ruining my race, big man. That's Vitaly Petrov again. Great race pace from him. Not exactly making inroads on Petrov here. Hopefully there's more people to make a pit stop. I'll be quite disappointed if we finish in P8. Obviously in the grand scheme of things, like I said last race, P8 in a HRT is astounding, but starting from pole position, how different things could have been. Yep, I was just about to say Webber's regained the lead, so Lewis Hamilton has made his pit stop. He's probably going to come out ahead of me though. We are gaining on Petrov now. I did say we weren't making any noise on it, but we are kind of getting. We're 2 seconds quicker than Webber. Our pace is the best on track at the minute. And like we saw in Bahrain, these primes are really warming up during the middle of their stint. Let's see if we can carry on with this good form. Bit of a corner cut there, no warning. Stewards are sleeping. A little bit annoying that there's a Force India in 6th as well. It just goes to show how much we were being held up, those back markers, for a Force India to be in 6th now. Trying to see where petrol weaknesses are at the minute. See, he's getting a lot of time in sector 1, but I think sector 2 is where I do come into my own a little bit, even if I do cut the corners like that. Notice Trulli still hasn't pit. Surely he's going to be making his pit stop soon. Senna's still at 11th. So he's obviously keeping Massa behind at the minute. There was a Mercedes back there as well, I think. He's doing well at the minute. I just saw Senna pop up into P10 there. Is Alonso made another pit stop? Surely not. Yeah, I think we're getting into the second phase of these tyres now. Just even not as much grip as 3 laps ago even. Petrol's driving away from us pretty easily at the minute, so we might just have to settle for P8. But what we saw in the last race, Tim McLaughlin did pit on the 3rd to last lap in front of us, so maybe there's someone ahead of us who hasn't stopped yet, but even so, we'll take P8, definitely take P8, even though a lot more could have been got today, but it's fine. There's loads of other opportunities, and it's just about beating the teams around us at the minute. I'm not gunning for the championship yet or anything like that. It's all about getting a new contract for next year. I think HRT are going to be pretty happy with me so far. tyres don't feel great now. Even though I'm still lapping faster than Webber at the minute. Don't know how. There we go, Senna up into 9th. Trulli's finally made his pit stop. Can HRT bring home a double points finish? That'd be insane if it ended like this. 8th and 9th for HRT. It'll do us so much good in the championship. A little bit slow through there. It's not slowing down, is it? I think I just saw a glimpse of who's in 3rd. I think I just saw a Force India in 3rd place. Wow. Petrov very slow through there. We got a run on him. Goes to the outside. Not quite. Same story all race. Just haven't had the braking potential to make those moves around the outside. Got to find a different avenue of overtaking at the minute. Here we go, final lap. Can either see us finishing P7 or P8 here as we get a fantastic run through turn 1. It's going to be the same story again. Not got the engine. Okay, hold on a sec. Petrov very defensive there. Couldn't do it around the outside. I'm going to have to try and shape him up somewhere else. There's a Force India all over Sebastian Vettel ahead. I think this is where we're going to do it, into the chicane or the right-hander after the chicane. Let's see if we can get a good run from here. Oh, Petrov's, he's messed that up completely, and we've taken P7. Mark Webber wins his home race. He's going to be ecstatic with that. We're ecstatic with P7. Sliotzi all over Vettel. Can Vettel bring it home? Oh, he's so slow. He's surely got to move. Oh, no room on the inside. I think he's going to bring it home for 6th, and we're going to bring it home for P7. What a result for Kazuki Nakajima, but hints of disappointment with what could have been today. There we go, the end of the race. I was wrong, it wasn't a Force India in 3rd, it was Jenson Button, but Mark Webber comes home from 4th on the grid to win by 13 seconds. Great pace from the Australian there, and it's a double McLaren podium, 2nd and 3rd for Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button. Another good result for Nico Rosberg in his new Mercedes, as Sebastian Vettel, pretty poor pace from him to finish 5th. Liuzzi, great start to the season for him. He finishes in 6th, and wow, 7th place in a HRT. What else is possible in this season? Vitaly Petrov, he continues his good start to the season in 8th. Bruno Senna, in 9th place. What a drive from the two HRT drivers today. It's Michael Schumacher who gets off the mark in 10th, who just misses out. Oh, Nico Hulkenberg by 2/10 just misses out on his first points in F1. Heikki Kovalainen, that's a good finish for Lotus in 12th. And it's Sutil, Della Rosa, Buemi, Alguersuari, De Grassi, Glock, Alonso. Shocking two-stop strategy. It's just never going to work. Stop doing it. You finish 19th. Rubens Barrichello in 20th. Robert Kubica, who must have also been on a two-stop, in 21st. Jarno Trulli, really bad from him. He was up in 9th at one point. Had to come in right at the end of the race, and that's ruined his race essentially. And Felipe Massa and Kobayashi not finishing again in the Salva. That's pretty poor from my fellow countrymen. But let's see how this has affected the standings. We're in 10th position now. We jumped Della Rosa, but been jumped ourselves by Vitantolio Liuzzi. It's Mark Webber who takes the lead of the championship standings, 5 points ahead of his teammate Sebastian Vettel, and Hamilton 7 points behind Vettel. We had four new point scorers in that race, so only 10 more drivers yet to score points. The constructors, Red Bull, a very good lead at the start of the season for them, 32 points ahead of McLaren and Ferrari. We're up in 6th place, we're ahead of Force India now. And who scored their first points? Can't remember. I think it was Force India who scored. No, it can't have been. Anyway, Lotus, Virgin and Toro Rosso yet to score points. Absolutely smashed the objectives once again this weekend. Surely they're going to bump up the objectives for China next time out. Level 5 now, that's all good for us. Does David Croft want another chat? Yes, he does.
Now, are you expecting to be one of the main protagonists this season?
Come on. No. I mean, I'd love to be in the title race, but come on, let's be real. We're in a HRT. Let's wait and see how things pan out.
Do you think your performance this weekend was a true reflection of what you and your car are capable of?
I mean, yeah, definitely. If this is what the car's capable of, we can do some special things this season. I think we both have... What? No, we don't. Those are some shocking answers. We'll have to go with this one.
It's been a hectic start to the season for most of the drivers. How's it panning out for you?
Well, you tell me. 7 points to start the season? That's insane. So I think things are going pretty well at the minute. Alright, I was wrong. It's actually Malaysia next time out. The weather can be pretty topsy-turvy there, so it's going to be an exciting race. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.